If you are looking for a new MMORPG to play with some PvP action, this video is for you. In this video, I will be going over each game in detail, but I will focus on its PvP features only. Hey folks, it's Jasper, and today on Joker's Den, the top 10 new MMORPGs with the best PvP on mobile in 2023. Before we start, I just wanted to say that the PvP in some of these games can be pretty brutal, so if you are not used to hardcore PvP, be prepared to get your butt kicked a few times. But don't worry, it's part of the fun. Anyways, let's get started. Starting with number 10, Dragon Nest 2. The game features a variety of PvP modes including arenas, battlegrounds and guild wars. Matches are quick and furious, and there is a lot of room for skill expression. The game also features a variety of unique classes and abilities, which makes for some very creative and unpredictable PvP matches. The PvP matches in Dragon Nest 2 are fast-paced and exciting, with a lot of action happening on the screen. Players need to be quick on their feet and have good reflexes in order to succeed. Overall, Dragon Nest 2 has a good PvP system that offers players a variety of ways to experience competitive gameplay. If you are looking for a mobile MMORPG with good PvP, Dragon Nest 2 is a decent opinion to consider. This game is so popular in Korea, so it's almost impossible to find a PvP match where you are not fighting a Korean player. Next over at number 9 is Skylore. It's a relatively new MMORPG, but it has quickly gained a following for its PvP gameplay. Players can engage in PvP in a variety of ways, including open world PvP, arenas, battlegrounds and guild wars. Skylore's PvP is fast-paced and skill-based. Players must master their class and abilities in order to succeed. The game also features a variety of PvP rewards, such as unique gear and titles. Overall, Skylore's PvP is well designed and balanced. It features a variety of different PvP modes to appeal to different players, and the rewards for PvP are worth pursuing. But there are some flaws, like there can be some lag in large-scale PvP battles, and some players have complained about the matchmaking system. Some players have also complained that the game can be too pay to win, especially in PvP. So what do you think about that? Leave a comment. So, on number 8, Tower of Fantasy. Folks, before we go further, don't forget to drop a like on this video right now. Anyways, Tower of Fantasy has good PvP in some ways, but it also has some flaws. PvP matches in Tower of Fantasy are fast-paced and exciting, with a lot of action happening on the screen. Players need to be quick on their feet and have good reflexes in order to succeed. Tower of Fantasy offers a variety of PvP modes to choose from, including open world PvP, arenas and battlegrounds. This gives players a lot of different options to choose from, but some classes and builds are significantly stronger than others in PvP. This can make it difficult for players to compete on a level playing field, and some PvP rewards are locked behind a paywall, which can give players who spend money an unfair advantage. This game is for the sci-fi fans who want to experience a massive open world with PvP action. Moving on to number 7, Time Raiders. The game has a unique and interesting PvP system. Players can travel back in time to different eras and battle each other for resources and rewards. This system adds a new layer of strategy to PvP matches, as players need to think carefully about which era they want to travel to and what equipment they need to bring. Players can earn a variety of rewards for winning PvP matches in Time Raiders, including new equipment, currency, and experience. This gives players an incentive to keep playing and improving their PvP skills. Overall, Time Raiders has a unique and interesting PvP system that offers players a lot of different ways to experience competitive gameplay. So if you are looking for a mobile MMORPG with good PvP, Time Raiders is a great opinion to consider. And this game is for the story buffs who want to travel back in time and battle each other for resources. And on number 6, Summoner's War Chronicles. This game is for the Summoners War fans who want to experience the game in a whole new way. The game has a good PvP system that offers players a variety of ways to experience competitive gameplay. The game features a variety of PvP modes including arenas, battlegrounds, and guild wars. Players can also use their summoned monsters to gain an advantage in battle. PvP matches in Summoner's War Chronicles are fast-paced and exciting. Players can use their summoned monsters to gain advantage in battles. This adds a new layer of strategy to PvP matches, as players need to carefully consider which monsters to bring and how to use them. And let me know your opinion, which MMORPG has the best PvP? Leave a comment. Next over at number 5, Unknown. The game comes with a focus on open world PvP. Players can battle each other anywhere on the map, and there are also designated PvP zones where players can go to fight each other. This game is for the post-apocalyptic fans who want to experience a world where survival is key and PvP is a must. Unknown features a variety of weapons and abilities that players can use in PvP. This gives players a lot of different options to choose and allows them to develop their own unique playstyle. However, it's important to note that Unknown's PvP is not without its flaws. Some players have complained about balance issues and pay-to-win elements. However, the developers are constantly working to improve the PvP system, so it's worth keeping an eye on. And on number 4, MMORPG 3. The game features a variety of different classes and abilities. This gives players a lot of different options to choose from when creating their character and building their PvP strategy. MMORPG 3's PvP system allows players to express their skills in a variety of ways. Players can use their class abilities, gear, and positioning to create unique strategies and playstyles. Players can earn a variety of rewards for winning PvP matches in MMORPG 3, including new gear, currency, and experience. This game is for the MMORPG fans who want more of the same but with better graphics and more PvP modes. And before moving on, just smash the subscribe button right away. So, on the third number of the list, Albion Online. This game is for the hardcore PvP fans who wants to experience a full loot system where anything goes. The game's open world is designed to encourage PvP encounters with territorial control, resource management, and player-driven economy playing a significant role in the game's PvP dynamics. Albion Online features full loot PvP, which means that if you are defeated in combat, your opponent can loot your belongings. This high-stakes system adds excitement and risk to PvP encounters. Players often roam the open world looking for other players to engage in PvP combat, and there is a Crystal Realm. These are structured 5v5 battles where players compete for valuable rewards and fame. And on number 2, The Legend of Neverland. One of the best things about The Legend of Neverland's PvP is the variety of classes and abilities that are available. Players can choose from a variety of different classes, each with its own unique playstyle. This allows players to find a class that suits their playstyle and develop their own unique PvP strategies. This game is for the open world MMORPG fans who wants to experience a variety of PvP modes. Another great thing about The Legend of Neverland's PvP is that it is very skill-based. Players who are more skilled at the game will generally have a better chance of winning regardless of their gear or level. This makes PvP very rewarding for players who are willing to put in the time and effort to improve their skills. Overall, The Legend of Neverland's PvP is a great experience for players who are looking for a fast-paced and challenging PvP experience. With its variety of modes, classes, and abilities, there is something for everyone to enjoy. The game is not pay to win, and the PvP community in The Legend of Neverland is active and competitive. There are many players who are skilled at PvP, and there are always people looking to battle. Finally, at the top of the list, Toram Online. There are two types of PvP in Toram Online, Arena and 1v1. The PvP is still quite new, so there is still room for improvement. However, it is already quite enjoyable and has the potential to be a great PvP game. The game has a good variety of classes and builds to choose from, which allows players to find a playstyle that suits them. The PvP combat is also fast-paced and exciting with a lot of room for skill expression. One of the things that makes Toram Online PvP unique is that the ability to customize your equipment and skills. This allows players to create truly unique and powerful builds. However, there are also some things that could be improved about Toram Online PvP. For example, the game's netcode can be a bit spotty at times, which can lead to lag and other issues. Additionally, the game's balance is not perfect and some classes and builds are more powerful than others. Overall, the PvP in Toram Online is a good experience. It is still under development, but it has the potential to be a great PvP game. So that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel with all notifications on for more gaming content, and leave a comment with what you like or what you hate. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.